One evening I went over to my friend's house for a visit. First we watched some movie about aliens. After that we got a little bored. My friend suggested making jokes on strangers, just texting them nonsense on the phone. It seemed like a fun thing to do at the time, so we sent our first text to an unknown number. The reply came quickly, but it said that we were idiots and that we apparently had nothing better to do. This made us laugh a little, so we sent a new message to a different number. We didn't get a reply for a long time, and we thought that maybe the number didn't exist. But a little while later we got a reply, and it read, "Don't play with me." We thought it was a bit funny, and we started making fun of this subscriber in every possible way. We didn't notice how quickly the time flew by, and it was already 1 o'clock in the morning. After a couple other messages, we decided to head to bed. My friend went to his room and I laid down in the hall. As soon as I got into bed, I heard a vibrating call from the very number we had recently texted. "You awake?" a stranger asked. I was surprised, but decided to answer and texted, "No, I'm awake." That was a fatal mistake. Next, my phone just started to burst with the number of messages from this user and I turned my phone off. Surprised by what was happening, I went to bed and fell asleep. However, 10 minutes later, I received another message saying, "I haven't played yet." Of course, I was a little taken aback that the message came to a turned-off phone, but I figured that stuff happens with technology. I went back to bed, but now I couldn't sleep, and then I got the message again, "Check your friend." It scared the hell out of me, and a chill ran down my spine. I decided to go into Dennis's room. I opened the door and peeked inside. Dennis was asleep in his bed. Thinking that everything was fine, I went back to my bed. The message came again, "Look under the bed." My breath caught and now I was really scared. But I decided to look under the bed. There I saw the mask that had scared me so much. But then I thought it was just an ordinary mask, probably Dennis's. But it still seemed a little scary to me. I was thirsty, so I went to the kitchen. I didn't turn on the light so as not to wake Dennis. On my way to the kitchen, I stepped on something warm and wet, and it was coming from my friend's room. Opening the door, I turned on the light, but it didn't work. So I decided to light up with my phone. And then I saw red footprints on the floor. Cautiously and quietly stepping, I began to approach Dennis's bed. What I saw, words cannot describe. His face was contorted with a horrible grin and his body was mutilated. I tried to call the police, but my phone didn't work. However, a message came up on it, "I want to play." I realized I was alone with something. Then footsteps were heard from the hallway, and not knowing what to do in terror, I hid under the bed. All I could see were feet that were stained with blood. He approached and stopped over the bed of my dead friend. Then walked away, wiping away his tears. I waited under the bed for a while longer and then climbed out. That's when I got another message, "I know you were under the bed, but the game will continue." A lot of time has passed since then. I have endured police interrogations, endless questions from friends and relatives, psychotherapy sessions, but I still wait with dread for him to come back and continue playing with me.